The NBA playoffs are a crucible, a true test of mettle, where every possession and decision is magnified under the brightest lights. The pressure is immense. When the Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks met in the Eastern Conference Finals, a clash of titans was inevitable. It was more than just a series. It was a collision of histories, a battle for bragging rights, and a showcase of passionate fan bases. The anticipation was electric, palpable in the air. It was fueled by decades of shared battles, legendary matchups, and unforgettable moments. For the Pacers, it was a shot at a summit unseen in 25 years, a chance to prove their resurgence. For the Knicks, a chance to reclaim their place among the NBA's elite and restore glory to Madison Square Garden. Both teams arrived battle-tested and hungry, each possessing the unwavering belief that they were destined for greatness. This made making predictions nearly impossible, as the series promised to be a roller coaster of emotions and unexpected twists. The Pacers' high-octane offense, a blur of speed and precision, clashed head-on with the Knicks' bruising, suffocating defense, a wall of physicality and determination. This set up a tactical chess match, a battle of wits and strategic adjustments between the seasoned veteran Rick Carlisle and the defensive mastermind Tom Thibodeau. This series was about more than just advancing. It was about validating a process, proving that their respective approaches to team building could yield championship results. It was also about rewarding loyal fans who had endured years of heartbreak and were yearning for a taste of glory. The echoes of past Pacers-Knicks wars, the battles of the 90s, from the iconic moments of the 1990s, provided a compelling backdrop, adding layers of intrigue and historical significance to the present-day clash. The basketball world watched with bated breath, knowing the winner would earn not just a finals berth, a coveted spot on basketball's biggest stage, but also the scars and triumphs of an unforgettable confrontation, a testament to their resilience and determination. The stage was set for a throwback to physical, passionate basketball, a reminder of the sport's raw intensity. Both teams brought out the best and fiercest in each other, pushing each other to their absolute limits. The stakes were clear: legacy, a chance to etch their names in basketball history, pride, the unwavering belief in their team and their city, and a shot at the Larry O'Brien Trophy, the ultimate symbol of basketball supremacy. This wasn't just about X's and O's, it was about heart. It was about grit, the willingness to sacrifice everything for the win, and which team could impose its will, dictating the terms of engagement and seizing control of the series. The Eastern Conference Finals had never felt more alive, more intense, or more consequential. The Pacers' history is woven into Indiana's basketball fabric, a testament to the state's deep love for the game. But despite years of contention, an NBA title has always eluded them, a constant reminder of what could be. Their lone finals appearance in 2000, a defining moment for the franchise, led by the legendary Reggie Miller, a name synonymous with Pacers basketball, ended in heartbreak, a bitter pill that lingered for years. 25 years later, the echoes of that defeat still resonated. Now, a new generation, spearheaded by talents like Tyrese Haliburton, carried the weight and inspiration of that legacy, eager to write their own chapter. The Knicks, meanwhile, are one of the NBA's most storied franchises, their history rich with iconic moments and legendary players. With Madison Square Garden as their iconic home, the mecca of basketball, they hold a special place in the sports landscape. Their last championships in the early 70s are legendary, a golden era etched in the memories of Knicks fans. But recent decades have been marked by longing and near misses, a frustrating cycle of hope and disappointment. Both fan bases are passionate, their loyalty unwavering through thick and thin. They are desperate for a return to glory, yearning to see their teams hoist the championship trophy once again. For Indiana, this series was about overcoming ghosts of playoffs past, exorcising the demons that had haunted them for so long. It was about proving a small-market team could compete with the league's giants, defying the odds and silencing the doubters. For New York, the pressure was immense, the weight of a city's expectations bearing down on them. Constant scrutiny from the media, every move dissected and analyzed. High expectations from a demanding fan base, hungry for success, and a city hungry for a banner, desperate to celebrate a championship after years of waiting. Injuries tested the Knicks' resolve, pushing them to their limits. But their journey to the conference finals reignited hope, sparking a renewed sense of belief among the fans. This matchup was a drama of ambition and legacy, a clash of two teams with rich histories and contrasting aspirations, with each team seeking to honor its past, paying homage to the players and moments that shaped their identities, by forging a new chapter, writing their own stories into the annals of NBA history. The Pacers aimed to reward a generation of patient fans, their loyalty finally deserving of celebration. The Knicks sought to prove their resurgence was real, silencing any remaining doubts about their championship potential. The stakes pride, the honor of representing their city and fan base. Redemption, a chance to rewrite past failures and achieve ultimate success. And a place in NBA history, a legacy that would endure for generations to come. Game 1 at Madison Square Garden was a battle, loud, physical, and decided in the final moments. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks to an early lead, but Tyrese Haliburton kept the Pacers steady. The Knicks edged out a hard-fought win, setting a punishing tone. Indiana, undeterred, pushed New York to the brink and showed they wouldn't be intimidated. Game 2 saw the Pacers adjust, ramping up the tempo and tightening their defense. Pascal Siakam's playoff experience shone as Indiana stole a crucial road win, leveling the series. The split in New York shifted momentum. Indiana had negated the Knicks' home court advantage. As the series moved to Indianapolis, the Pacers' confidence grew. Key themes emerged: Brunson's brilliance, Haliburton's impact, and the question of whether the Knicks' depth could withstand Indiana's relentless pace. Every possession was a chess match, every adjustment critical. The early games set the stage for a series defined by razor-thin margins. The battle lines were drawn. Back in Indianapolis, the Pacers fed off their home crowd and delivered a statement win in Game 3. Milesturner anchored both ends, while Indiana's improved defense forced turnovers and fueled their transition game. The Knicks, hampered by injuries, struggled to keep pace despite Brunson's heroics. Indiana's depth became a difference-maker, with contributions from across the roster. Game 4 was a grind, but the Pacers' relentless energy and bench production, especially from Nembhard and Mathurin, created separation. Winning Game 4 gave Indiana a commanding 3-1 series lead. The Knicks faced an uphill battle, needing 3 straight wins. The Pacers, brimming with confidence, stuck to their strategy: play fast, share the ball, and use their depth. The tide had shifted. Indiana was no longer an underdog, but a team dictating terms. Their offensive firepower and team-first mentality were on full display. The series' momentum was firmly in Indiana's hands. The Pacers looked every bit like a finals contender. At the heart of Indiana's run was Tyrese Haliburton, their all-star point guard. His court vision, passing, and control of tempo made him the engine of the Pacers' offense. Haliburton elevated everyone around him, making the right play whether scoring or setting up teammates. Under intense defensive pressure, he stayed composed and unselfish, fostering a team-first mentality. When the Knicks keyed in on him, he found the open man, leading to balanced scoring. His leadership and infectious energy kept the Pacers steady in tense moments. Haliburton's ability to push the pace and make quick decisions made Indiana tough to guard. He turned good players into great threats, putting them in positions to succeed. His performance in the conference finals was a masterclass in point guard play. Haliburton solidified his status as the leader of this ascendant Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle's Pacers thrived on relentless pace, aiming to lead the league in possessions. From every rebound or turnover, Indiana pushed the ball, exploiting defensive lapses and wearing down opponents. This up-tempo style was calculated: athletic wings, quick outlet passes, and Haliburton's genius in transition. The result: high-percentage shots before the Knicks' defense could set. Pascal Siakam, Mathurin, Nesmith, and Turner all thrived in this system, making Indiana's attack unpredictable. The Pacers' defense complemented their speed, gambling for steals and disrupting passing lanes. While not always a lockdown unit, their ability to create turnovers and convert them into points was crucial. The synergy between pace and defense created a cycle the Knicks struggled to break. Indiana's depth and energy became their greatest weapons. The Pacers' identity was clear, and it was winning basketball. The Knicks fought with heart and tenacity, led by Jalen Brunson's heroic performances. Brunson played through pain, carrying an immense offensive load and inspiring his teammates. Injuries to key players like Anunoby and Randall shortened the Knicks' bench, forcing heavy minutes on the core. DiVincenzo and Hart gave relentless effort, but Indiana's pace and depth wore New York down. The Knicks' half-court defense began to crack as fatigue set in. Shots stopped falling and exhaustion became apparent. The Pacers, with a deeper rotation, stayed fresh and maintained their tempo. While the Knicks' spirit never broke, their bodies did. Indiana's strategy anticipated this, using pace as a weapon against a valiant but depleted opponent. Game 6 at Madison Square Garden. The air crackled with anticipation. It was a cauldron of noise and tension, a pressure cooker ready to burst. The Indiana Pacers, with their backs against the wall, held a precarious 3-2 lead. The Knicks, backs against the wall themselves, facing elimination, surged early, fueled by the brilliance of Jalen Brunson, igniting a fervent hope among the New York faithful for a decisive Game 7. But the Pacers, seasoned and resolute, didn't flinch. They absorbed the Knicks' best shot, weathering the initial storm, and methodically chipped away at the lead, showcasing their offensive prowess. Tyrese Haliburton orchestrated the Pacers' offense with precision, while Pascal Siakam delivered crucial baskets in the clutch, and Indiana's tenacious defense forced key turnovers, disrupting the Knicks' rhythm. By halftime, the game was incredibly tight, a seesaw battle with neither team giving an inch. Every possession felt monumental, carrying the weight of the series on its shoulders. The third quarter proved to be decisive, a turning point in this epic clash. Indiana's collective energy and flawless execution turned a previous deficit into a commanding double-digit lead, swinging the momentum firmly in their favor. Milesturner asserted his dominance in the paint, controlling the boards and confidently hit clutch shots, silencing the roaring Garden crowd. The Knicks, refusing to surrender, fought valiantly until the very end, but Indiana's relentless and multifaceted attack ultimately overwhelmed them, proving too much to handle. And as the final buzzer sounded, signaling the end of the contest, the Indiana Pacers clinched the series in 6 hard-fought games, etching their names in franchise history. Pacers players erupted in uncontainable celebration, a culmination of their efforts. It was a powerful mix of pure joy and utter disbelief at what they had accomplished. A proud coach, Rick Carlisle, warmly embraced his victorious team. Mission accomplished, a testament to their hard work and dedication. The Pacers had triumphed, overcoming a formidable opponent in a hostile and unforgiving environment. Their long-awaited first NBA Finals berth, a dream realized in 25 long years, was finally and gloriously secured. Indiana erupted in celebration. Fans poured into the streets, chanting and honking horns. This was more than a win. It was a moment that united a community and reaffirmed Indiana's basketball soul. For the players and staff, the on-court celebration was pure elation and relief. Haliburton, Siakam, Turner, and the entire roster had played crucial roles in a true team victory. The achievement validated the Pacers' team-building strategy and re-established them as a force in the East. For a small-market team, reaching the finals was monumental proof that smart management and teamwork pay off. The city savored the moment, honoring legends past and celebrating a new generation of dreamers. The Pacers stood as Eastern Conference champions, a symbol of perseverance, teamwork, and Indiana pride.